Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger, Happy Havoc. My name is LaSalad and I will be your host for today's episode and every episode here on the channel. My friends, we are knee deep into Trial 4. There have been the classic twists and turns just like normal. First we thought Hiro killed Sakura. Then we thought Toko killed Sakura. Now Byakuya over here is claiming that Sakura was poisoned. Poisoned how? We don't know. He just mentioned it. But it's possible that we've basically had two people admit to killing Sakura and none of them have actually been behind it. Or maybe Toko was behind it and she ended up poisoning her after hitting her, or genocide Jill or something. We don't know. But all we know is Byakuya is saying that the two blows to Sakura's head was not what ended up killing her, and that she was poisoned somehow, which opens up a bunch of different avenues, as I was talking about in the last episode. It gets messy real fast. I am very curious to see exactly what this means. Sakura was poisoned, Byakuya says.
Poisoned?
Yeah, poisoned.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Oh yes, no. If he says it, then he can never be wrong. It has to be the absolute truth. If he says it, then that's it. There's no arguing about it, ladies and gentlemen. Better accept it as law.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
Get a room.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Well, he wouldn't say it if it wasn't possible, so it clearly is possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
Oh, okay.
You can explain it?
Obviously, you wouldn't just say it if you didn't have an explanation.
Of course.
Right.
If you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
What you gonna do with those scissors if we don't? Monokuma is watching. He won't let you lay a finger on us during a class trial, Jill.
But you're the only one talking.
Also true.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, we did take a look up there and we found some very weird things.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
True, but would you have known to do that? Probably not.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Hiro, come on, man. There's always been clues in other areas of the school besides where the crime scene happens. This has been true every trial so far, man. Come on. Use your brain. Just because you're barred from the crime scene doesn't necessarily mean you're out of the count. You know, you can still find stuff out.
Well, yeah, good point.
I think it reveals really that he's lazy and he doesn't actually care.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Yes, they're separated by 3 shelves, isn't that right, Byakuya?
And that's where I found this.
Right. The bottle, is that the bottle that was in the wrong place?
Is that the poison?
Mm-hmm.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
I didn't realize you, were the poison expert, mister. Somebody call poison control. Byakuya will be heading the team.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Are you gonna say in the case that it shouldn't have been?
Where did you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm.
In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
That checks out. We know all that.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
You'd think, Jill. But I don't think that's what he is gonna actually say.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us, I'm sure I know where he got it. That would be section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
No, section A.
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or
Box your
whatever.
ears right now and let me take you to school, Hiro. I'll explain it to you.
Strange, isn't it? Why would
Or
there
he
be
will.
a bottle of poison
Less
mixed
for
in
me
with
to
all
do.
those nutritional additives?
Yes indeed.
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Interesting. So that's why it was in the wrong spot. They did it on purpose to maybe make Sakura take the poison by accident, but that's pretty easily detectable. That seems kind of silly to me. There's got to be more to it than that.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what does he mean exactly?
I mean this.
What? This? What's this mean? What is he doing? I couldn't believe my eyes. Bianca put the bottle of poison to his lips. Is he committing suicide? What is he doing?
Master!
Dude, I did not expect this from Bianca. What the hell? We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do was stand there and watch. What is he doing? Somebody stop him. I know I don't like him, but I don't want him to just do it like that. As if it's the most natural thing in the world. Bianca was as calm as ever. Guys, he's literally killing himself. Do something. Knock it out of his hand.
That tastes awful.
I wouldn't expect poison to taste good. How much longer is he going to be alive? Cherish the face on the screen. I don't think we're going to see him much longer. Okay, I'm done cherishing it. Bianca, why would you do that?
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
Yeah, maybe take your thumb out of your mouth and stick your thumb down his throat to try to get some of that poison out.
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
I didn't realize you were the expert on that either.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
It's too late, bro. It's in his system. He's done for.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
What is he talking about? Why is he laughing, bro? What is he doing? I'm so confused.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What the hell is he talking about? He just drank poison. He should not be this, calm right now. And this, his demeanor is, completely jokingly right now.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein? Buddy, you just drank from the poison bottle. I don't know if you know that. I think you're a little mixed up. You just drank from the poison bottle.
Protein?
Yeah, that's what he said, but I think he's a little bit confused.
Can I see that bottle for
And
a
soon
second?
he'll be a little bit dead.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Yeah. Did he not drink poison? He's not acting like he just drank poison, guys. I think he'd be acting a lot differently if he actually did. Kyoko took the bottle from Bianca and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue. Come on, man.
It's protein powder.
What? How on earth could protein powder have gotten inside the poison bottle? What?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
And even so, how the hell would he know that? He just drank out of the poison bottle, but he somehow knew it wasn't poison? How? Am I missing something here? How does somebody just know that?
Which makes one wonder.
That's a hell of a risk to take with your life. I need to know how he knows for a fact, and even if you do know for a fact, you still will catch me doing that just in case. I don't care. That ain't worth it.
The poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
That's an excellent question. I wasn't even thinking about that. Where did it go? The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Could it be what? How were they swapped, bro? Is that what they're saying? That would be a protein. Am I blocking? I am blocking. A protein drink. That's what that says, bro. But you would need a middle container to swap them, because you can't just dump one in after the other into the other, because then they'd mix, you know? So you need to have a third thing to, you know what I mean, to move the liquids. But still, who thinks of this? How did he know that? I need to know how he actually figured this out. Oh, we need a T, bro. I am like half asleep right now. Give me the I. Okay, maybe the E then. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I'm pressing, bro. I just need to slow down. R, like I'm 2 years old. I. Oh my goodness, I'm down to 2 hearts because I've been screwing around so badly. What is wrong with me? I'm about to lower my grade to a B if I don't calm down. Okay.
Now I understand.
I should not be recording this game at the hour that I'm doing, but I'm not telling you guys what hour it is. You can guess that in the comments.
Must have been poured into the protein can.
Hey man, I work, you know. I only got so much free time to myself. Things have to be done. the way things have to be done. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. Wow. But again, there has to be a middle container. You can't just do one and the other.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Right, but we also talked about how Sakura's been poisoned, so where did that poison come from that supposedly went into her body?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Huh. And she then took the protein drink, which was supposed to be a protein drink, and she drank it? With it having poison in it? But then why was the bottle on shelf A? The poison bottle that had the protein powder. I don't know. I'm still not getting it.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison.
Yeah, I get that part.
Poison was in the protein can.
Even though there should have been a middle thing, but you know, to pour the thing in and then you pour the actual poison in the empty bottle after that, and then you pour what was in the middle thing and the protein, whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds straightforward enough.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Right, thinking it was the protein drink. That makes sense. I guess. Something at the scene, the protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Right. Which she loves. We've heard on and off the entire Let's Play about how much she enjoys protein drinks.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
That's majorly fucked up, bro. I even need to drop the F-bomb for that, because, like, killing her with something that she supposedly loves so much, that's completely psychotic, whoever did that. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna look at them the same again. Well, I won't need to, because they'll be 6 feet under, but you know what I'm saying.
What?
Hard to believe, isn't it, Hina?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
That makes sense, but how do we narrow down who did it? And why was the bottle of poison put on shelf A? Still, I don't... maybe I'm being hung up on too much of the itty-bitty details.
No? I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Right. But she also just liked drinking it.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Bro, no, I just missed something important. Hiro said, whole bleeding head wound thing. Byakuya's like, but what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison, and I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures. Does he? I don't really know how that points to who it is, but who does he think? I was about to drink some water. You guys are gonna have to wait in suspense like I am, because my voice, needs it. It's my 3rd episode of the day I'm recording. My voice is kind of hoarse at this point, Who does he think did it? It's going to be a pretty educated guess if Byakuya's saying it.
For real? Who was it?
Who? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the 2 materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Yeah. Okay, what was the evidence? Was it the footprints? Evidence that showed who switched them, it has to be the footprints. It has to... Right? It has to be the footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
I literally said this from the beginning. Match up the footprints. The same thing with the stupid frickin' Toko hand. I literally said it. If you guys had just done this from the get-go, you would have come to conclusions much faster. That's all I'm saying. It's not a hard thing to do.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
You drag everybody in the room, you say, put your foot here, put your hand here. And then maybe you don't know what those clues mean yet, but you have something to go off of, instead of doing it this way.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Says you. By the way, nice picture of Celeste there. This is the first trial we've had of her not being around. So, yeah, nice picture of her right above my head over there.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Mm-hmm. Says you, of course. You could be bluffing us all.
What's more, The footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
So clearly they never went back into C, or they never went into C at all. Because there were no footprints. So how did they get the poison then? Am I stupid for saying that? There was nothing done at C, so how did they get the poison to switch it?
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Yeah, but Byakuya, there's no footprints going to Section C, so how did they get the poison in the first place?
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
I agree that this is necessary, but that doesn't answer what I just said. They better cover that, because it's a big thing that the developers missed if they don't touch on that. The fact that there were no footprints going from C at all, and you can't get the poison unless you go into C to switch the contents with the protein drink.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
All right, let's do it.
It was me.
What? That's not who it is. Oh, I think it is it? Dude, I'm getting literal, like, chills down my... No.
The footprints. They're mine.
Excuse me? What?
Hina?
What?
If you're all gonna find out anyway,
No. No. No, 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 no. Don't do it to me, game.
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Don't do it to me, game. No, you're not gonna kill off Hina. No, you're not gonna do it. I refuse.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep.
No. 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 She was your best friend. She was your best friend. How could you? She was your best friend. I can't, bro. There's no way. This is the most shocking part of the game for me so far. Oh my goodness. Dude, I can't process this. No.
I did it. I killed Sakura.
This is like more like shocking than like the first murder or any of the murders after that. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I like don't even know how to like process this. Hina killed Sakura, her best friend, by slipping her a poison drink disguised as a protein supplement, something they both shared and loved together. I don't believe it. How could Hina do something like that? It just doesn't make sense.
Just as I suspected.
I'm like mad about this, bro. It doesn't make any sense to me. That's not Hina. Hina, I know would never do that.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Right, he accused us immediately, and then our shoe didn't fit. I mean, if you knew the only person wearing sneakers was Hina, you knew this all along then.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto,
Yeah.
that left only one other possibility.
So this idiot just sat back the entire trial and knew who did it. I can't believe it. This bro, he pulled the Kyoko. I can't believe this, guys. This is demoralizing. Hina's my second favorite character, bro. Like this is like getting hit by a truck. That's what this feels like right now.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
She has been. She's been trying to get us all to vote. And I thought it was because she was so upset about what happened to Sakura, and she wanted justice for Sakura, but the entire time she just wanted everybody else to die so she could get away with it? This just doesn't seem right to... I don't... This isn't...
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Hina isn't that type of person, bro. This makes no sense.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
However much you believe it, I promise you I can't believe it either. Even more, Makoto.
What about it can't you believe?
That's not like her, Byakuya. It's kind of hard to just accept that.
Well, it's just the two of them were so close.
Yeah, that's part of it.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Didn't have to, man. But yet again, we're playing Danganronpa.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Right. She totally trusted her up until the end. That is, how? How could he be like the most, like... How could you be the most evil person in the game so far? Like, that is majorly messed up, dude. That's your best friend. Like, at least Celeste, like, openly wore the fact that she was, like, a condescending evil bitch. But, like, Hina, up until this time, basically disguised herself and made it seem like she was kind and didn't care about that kind of thing. And that she just wanted to escape with everybody.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
Oh my goodness, man. It's like... It's the worst one by far to me. This like is like a knife in the gut.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
It's like the most sadistic type of thing.
I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
That's one way to describe it. I'd describe it a lot worse than that. Now all you can do is look sad.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
There has to be more of a reason besides the fact that she wanted to get out. It has to be more than that. I don't see that being Hina. This doesn't make sense to me.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't just occur to you. That's not who you are. You're not looking for an opportunity to off somebody. You would never do that. This is just, I don't get it, man.
Now's my chance to kill her.
I don't get it.
That's what you thought, right?
This isn't Hina.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
And then she dead. And it's all your fault.
Hold it!
Hold it. Hold it.
I'm not convinced.
Oh? I can't take any more twists and turns, bro. Well, what is going on? Kyoko, save me, please. I give up. Just save me. I don't care what happened. Just please. Save Hina and save me.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, though.
Who's even left? Who's even left to accuse? I can't go through my processing of emotions and the Kyoko's like, it's not her. I can't. This game is too much, man.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Yeah, but if Kyoko speaks, I listen, Byakuya, so I don't know what to tell you.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Is there actually a chance Hina didn't do it? But Hina just said she did it. But the other two said they did it too. I don't get what's happening anymore.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another, In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Logic doesn't make sense. I'm a logical guy. I put things together, clues together. It doesn't. I'm not getting it. I'm lost. I've not been lost this game so far during a trial. I'm completely out of the loop here.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but Kyoko's saying it's not what happened. I trust Kyoko over Byakuya.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Kyoko, save her. Save us, please.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
As many as it takes to get the point across.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism,
I don't even know what that means, but yes.
but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
The locked room. Oh my goodness, I forgot about the locked room. That's right, how does that explain anything? If Hina poisoned Sakura, how did she create the locked room? She was outside the room with us. Unless there's a secret passageway, which I still kind of low-key think there is. How did anybody create that locked room? How is it possible without the secret passage?
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah. Do you have an answer for that? I don't.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Where's the secret passage? It's the only explanation I can think of. I can't think of what else there would be, bro.
Well,
She can't explain it, can she? She's not going to be able to explain it.
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yeah, you do. Everybody else always has, so you're no different.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Yeah. I mean, if you did it, why wouldn't you tell us? There's no reason not to.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
But Byakuya, what's your explanation for the locked room then, you know? Like, I understand what you're saying, and I had completely accepted that Hina was the killer. I was down in the dumps. I'm still rising up from those dumps and trying to get my energy and my fight back, because I had totally believed what you said. But how could she have died? What's your explanation for the locked room? In fact, what's the explanation for the locked room in general? How could anybody have killed her now? I'm just so confused.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Why are you starting to get defensive, buddy? Is there something you don't want us to know? I can't take it. What is the game doing?
Are you sure about that?
I'd much rather it be him. Oh my goodness, I want it to be him 100 times more than I'd want it to be Hina.
Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
I don't think we can talk about people anymore, any more culprits until we figure out the locked room mystery, okay? Figure out the locked room mystery before we start pointing fingers at anybody else, because that clearly needs to be solved immediately.
What doesn't fit?
I don't know, buddy.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
I mean, to be fair, if there's powder on the floor and you have to get to the shelf, you kind of gotta walk through it.
It's too obvious. Too easy.
I understand that, but like, what else are you gonna do if you have to get to the cabinet?
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
Yeah, yes and no, like I just said.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
I don't think that's it.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
You didn't notice the giant yellow powder covered in half of the floor in the room? I don't buy that, Hina. I'm sorry. No music?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
It does matter because we clearly have questions that need to be answered and we're not gonna vote until we're satisfied.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Oh, well, because Makoto wants to know, then now you have to say it. Because he's the one that gets to call the shots. Absolutely. As soon as he says something, you know it needs to be met.
Fine.
Okay, that was good enough for her. She secretly likes Makoto, and we've known this from the beginning.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Okay, and maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe she is the culprit. But I'm holding on to the hope because we don't know how that locked room was created. And until we can figure that out, we can't be accusing anybody. So you still have not offered any solution to that. I would love to hear what you think when it comes to that. But you haven't told me anything.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Stop focusing on who did it and start focusing on how the room was locked.
Go ahead, Hina.
Jeez.
Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
You're wrong. There's no footprints there. There's no footprints over by Section C. You're wrong.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Okay, so they're saying that they went over to C, then spilled the powder, and that way there was no footsteps, but there should still be, like, things on the floor that show that somebody was over there. There should still be, like, little, where the feet were when the powder, it should spill around the feet. It should spill on the feet. No. No. She's covering for Sakura. Sakura killed herself. Oh my goodness. That's the locked room mystery, bro. Oh my goodness. I just figured it out, bro. Why would she do... Oh my god. I can't speak right. I just gotta let the game talk.
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
Oh, I gotta... it's hitting me, bro.
I see. Okay then, go on.
Sakura went to the frickin' Section C, took the bottle, spilled the powder. Powder got on her shoes. She drank the poison herself. I don't know what happened after that, bro. I don't know how Hina fits into this. But Hina's clearly covering for her. The room got locked because she frickin' put the chair against the door. Sakura.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're lying. And Byakuya... Oh, Byakuya, dude. I'm never letting you get another freaking snarky remark in ever again, buddy. Because you totally messed up on this one. This man thought he had it all figured out. He thought he had it all figured out, and he was wrong. I can't wait to see the look on this motherfucker's face, dude.
That story you just told.
Oh my goodness.
First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
I can't, dude. This was too much. This is too much.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
And I really thought this trial ended when Hiro confessed like 5 minutes into the trial. What the hell is wrong with me? Do you know what game you're playing, LaSalad? It's never that easy. I wasn't expecting this, though.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But if that's true... Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
And you are being awfully annoying. Please sit this one out while I process my emotions. I can't deal with you right now.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
I can't wait to see the look on his face, dude. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes how wrong he is. I figured it out before you. Therefore, I'm smarter than you. I know I'm right, dude. I know it was like that light bulb, bro. I know I'm not wrong about this. It's one of those feelings where I just think everything clicked. I know exactly what the game is going to go to. Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Gotta try to still lock in and make our argument even though we think we know what happened, bro.
to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
You didn't grab anything, bro.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, you didn't.
And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A.
Yeah, okay.
Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough.
How much longer must we tolerate this?
Till we're done tolerating it, I guess. Sure, it's something strange here, but he just told us to have to contradict something I already know.
First I went to Section. That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the powder. Yeah. Okay. I moved from Section.
No, it's wrong. You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Just look at the diagram, bro. Just look at the diagram. It's obvious nobody did that.
Yeah? What about it?
What about it? Use your damn eyes.
And after that,
Sorry, bro.
you
I'm
said you
pissed.
moved
I'm
from
angry.
Section C to Section A to
I'm
get the
angry.
protein.
I'm angry that the game did this, bro. First of all, it made me feel like Hina was about to get executed. And second of all, made Sakura commit suicide. I'm mad,
But
bro.
the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Yeah, you're gonna avoid the freaking 100-foot lake of powder by moving in a weird direction to disguise her movements.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Just nervous, so I didn't notice I left the footprint. Yeah, exactly. Good photographic memory if I could have. Oh, you messed up.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Look, he's so sad. I told you, bro. I couldn't wait for this idiot's face. Look at him, bro. He can't even explain it. He's like, I can't. It's inconceivable. I thought I knew it.
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Byakuya can't take it, bro. He's gonna freak the hell out.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
Yep.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
And I know who spilled it, bro. And I know who spilled it.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
That's why the bottle was there. Because Hina put it there after the fact. And only was in Section A and never went to Section C.
well, you see.
Okay, that's as far as I'm gonna go.
What the? What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, look at his stupid face, dude. It's making me feel a little better, I can't lie. Only a little bit. I'll probably be sad again in a few minutes.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
I love how snarky he is, only to get stood up in the end and look like an idiot, because he deserves it. He's a Mr. Know-It-All, but he actually knows nothing.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh? You better not have had it this whole time or I'm gonna be pissed. Don't pull a Kyoko. Don't pull yourself here. Don't do what you normally do.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
What do you mean?
I
What do you mean? Get him!
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
You fool! How did you miss evidence? And you gave it to Kyoko of all people, you absolute idiot! You're never to be taken seriously again! What is the evidence?
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
This is
A
amazing.
truly grave oversight.
Oh, he'll never be able to talk down on any of us again.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
Oh my goodness, this is almost making up for it.
I found this.
What is it, Kyoko? School him! Make him never speak again! Piece of glass? What's that supposed to mean?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle,
Okay, but what's it mean?
and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
What if he had swallowed that? Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think about that. He literally drank it. He could have swallowed a piece of glass, dude.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Oh, Byakuya, dude. You're getting a piece of humble pie. My goodness.
But what is it?
Look, all he can do is act like this because he knows there's nothing he can do now. He's at will to Kyoko. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Dude, she is loving this, and I would be too. Hell, this is great.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Oh my goodness, he's never gonna be able to act like he does again, bro. Never. And if he does, I'll just remind him of this moment. I'll make him shut the hell up. Why do I get to explain? I don't even know the answer. You do it. You're the one who clearly knows it.
Huh? Me?
You literally. What? Why me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
I mean, I don't. I have to figure it out on the spot, but I'll do it. I guess. Light blue of the shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. The bottle. What? The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. The bottle of poison? What? The rec room window. It's the rec room window or the Monokuma bottle? Wasn't the Monokuma bottle red? Not light blue. It had to be the rec room window. How does that make sense?
I got it!
How did the rec room window...
Part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Makoto broke the glass. But how on earth did a piece of that glass get inside that bottle?
The window?
Yeah.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
But that's not what we found. That's not... The bottle was the poison bottle, not the protein bottle. So... And the protein bottle is not there. I mean, the poison bottle is not there. The protein bottle is there. So how on earth did the poison bottle get the glass in it and not the protein bottle? Since the protein bottle is laying right there. Huh?
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
Right?
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I just asked. It's kind of an important detail we need to figure out.
What's so strange about that?
Oh, come on, bro. You can't be this dumb. Just... I can't even. I can't. It's too much.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? It should have been in section A. Wait. Yeah,
I got it!
section A.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Uh-huh, that's what she said.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Which then made its way back to section A. This has got to be Hina's role in it, right? This is where Hina's role comes in. I can't imagine any other possibility besides that.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Yeah, but she didn't kill Sakura. She covered for her.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
Yeah.
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
And then she frickin' replaced. She went to shelf A. Put the bottle of poison there. Or she went to shelf A, took the protein. There didn't need to be a middle ground because Sakura had drunk the poison already. So there didn't need to be a middle bottle. The bottle was empty. She poured the protein drink into the bottle of poison. Then she took the empty bottle of protein and put it back in the rec room. All without us noticing somehow. Come on, man.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Right, so if we had just opened the door and looked directly downward when we first got in the room, we would have seen the bottle of poison. But we didn't notice it. We didn't notice it. And you know why we didn't notice it? It's the same reason that I said we wouldn't notice a stupid thing like the locker being open. Because you're too busy focused on the situation in front of you about Sakura. The game used my exact logic on a different item that isn't the locker. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So I know I'm right about the locker thing.
Meanwhile,
I'm still hung up on that.
We found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, are we moving too fast for you? Do you need us to slow down? Do you not get it?
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because the protein can, and because the poison somehow disappeared. Obviously, if it's gonna disappear and end up on the shelf, you have time to to switch to 2. Jeez.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
No, I don't think she was. That's the kicker, buddy, that you're not getting. I don't think she was. She wasn't tricked.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
She drank it herself. There.
You're right. We do need to explain that.
I know what it is, bro. I know what it is.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Why would she kill herself, bro? Oh, we're gonna get into that, I'm sure. But that's the main question inside my head right now. And also why the hell Hina's did all this. But, because if we get it wrong, we all die. But, I'm sure all of that will come out. But those are the 2 things spiraling in my head right now.
It has to do with the protein can.
Uh-huh.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
No, because we would have noticed it was there then.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
I love how he can't follow nothing that's going on, dude. I'm savoring this so much because I know that there may not be another moment like this in this game where he's just completely off guard and like basically begging us to inform him on what's going on because he's so embarrassed that he got it wrong. Like this is comedy right here. It's pure gold. It's exactly what I needed in this moment.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your
And
ability.
Kyoko's like absolutely one-upping him on everything and just owns him. It's amazing.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Nobody tripped over it.
Same here.
Nobody tripped over it.
Yeah, me either.
You might not have tripped over it, but you certainly did something to it.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
I don't know how she can say that, but she wouldn't say that if she didn't mean it.
How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, take a bow, Byakuya. Nobody will ever see you the same way again. That's all I'm gonna say. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that somebody brought the protein out of the rec room after it was open. Then let's make our argument, even though I have no idea what the argument is. Source of the powder, empty protein drink, chem lab shelf.
When it comes to that protein can,
Yes.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked,
And no contradiction
it
there.
absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
He's so sure, but he's so wrong. It's
It
great.
had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Okay, well, that is absolutely need to shoot. Something can prove that someone brought the protein can into the rec room after it opened.
When it comes to that protein can,
What do we got again? Chem lab
there's
shelf,
not a
source of the
doubt in my
powder.
mind.
It's got to be the empty
Until
protein
the
drink.
locked room was unlocked, It absolutely was not.
I don't know how this proves it,
So
but
you're
this is the
saying
only one that could make any
Someone
sense.
planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible.
It's the only one that makes sense.
It had to.
No, it's wrong.
I somehow avoided all that white noise. Thread the needle.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
I literally answered the. I made my argument, and I still don't know the point they're gonna make, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
This man can't believe it. He's bewildered. He doesn't know what to say. He just can't believe it. He thought he had it all figured out. It's just like amazing.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein.
He's literally at our mercy at this point. The game isn't so fun right now, is it, Byakuya? Your little game that you like to play about everyone for themselves and all that. You know, not so fun. The thrill of the hunt. Yeah.
We also found pieces underneath
Exactly.
the can.
And at the time, I was like, why does that matter? I'm sure it matters, but I didn't know why it matters.
What?
Look at his face! Oh my goodness, I gotta remember to make this a thumbnail. I gotta remember to make this thumbnail. Salad, please do not forget to make. I'm gonna forget. Oh my goodness, if the thumbnail of this video is not this, I have failed. But I most likely am gonna forget because I can't remember anything.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was
Oh, that's what the pieces under mean. Because how could they have gone under there if the can was there when the glass broke? Oh my goodness. Oh, the salad. Come on, man. You should have had that one. I'm not going to be too hard on myself because I feel like I've been pretty good this trial, but that one you should have had. Come on, that's obvious now that I think about it.
broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I could have thought of that literally when they first presented that evidence, and I didn't. I should have been like, that was definitely placed there after we broke the window, but I didn't think of it. Ah, how unfortunate.
I see. So that's your explanation.
Uh-huh.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
She's always 5 steps ahead of everybody. This doesn't surprise me.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
But it really hasn't, because we need to get to the tragic part, which I know is coming.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
Right. The only thing in that room was Sakura and the bottle of poison, with the poison still in it.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result,
You got what you got.
the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
I am really surprised that Byakuya messed up on such a pretty obvious detail. He was absolutely 100% sure that the protein drink had the poison in it and it was given to Sakura by Hina. But you can't say that when you don't even know how Hina escaped the damn room. Like, come on. Like, he should be more smart than that. With the way he conducts himself. I'm sorry. That was like a really weird error for him to make. He's normally way more on top of things than that. I don't know. That's just my opinion on that. I'm never going to look at him the same again. Not much to say to you, Hina.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
I think we both know the answer. Well, if you don't, you'll know it soon.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
That's what you said, buddy. Nobody else said that.
No,
Well, besides Hina.
that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
When you look at it like that, we could have called it 5 minutes into the frickin' trial. Locked room. Poison bottle. Sakura. Nobody else in there. No escape routes. What else do you need to know?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yeah. That's what we're saying.
Such a ridiculous fiction is.
Exactly what happened.
On the next episode, we may get to the end of what has been a really tough and will continue to get even tougher, I am sure, Trial 4. This is a lot, man, and like I said, I'm sure it's going to get even worse, so buckle up. Stick with me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I will see you in the next episode of Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. This is LaSalle signing out. I hope you have a good rest of your day and your night. Peace out. And bye. Bye.